Today we'll be looking at Xenosaga Episode 1 for the PlayStation 2. This game is not directly related to Xenogears, it is a spiritual successor. You will find some characters or items that look the same or even have the same name, but this is a completely different story. The main character in this one is named Shion Uzuki, who is working on an android named Cosmos that will hopefully help defend against the Gnosis. The Gnosis are alien beings that are extremely hostile to humans. While traveling through space, the ship she's on, called the Woglinde, picks up a weird object called the Zohar that may be linked to a planetary disappearance. What follows is a very interesting and lengthy story that once again features some religious and philosophical themes. Even though Shion is the main character, the story focuses on the other people in your party quite often. Most characters, both good and evil, have very interesting backstories, although some aren't fully revealed until later games in the series. One really nice feature that's in every game in the series is the database. Many times during cutscenes, the game will throw terminology at you that you will not be familiar with. So rather than explain every single little detail during cutscenes, the game puts all of that information into the database, which can be accessed from the main menu. The graphics in this game are pretty good. While nothing is really super detailed, everything has a nice clean look to it. There are also some excellent attack effects and animations in battle. Like Xenogears, this game also features two kinds of combat. The standard character battles are somewhat similar to Xenogears. It uses the face buttons to perform different kinds of attacks, and also has death blows. You will have to guard for a turn to accumulate the required AP for a death blow, although later on in the game you will be able to do 4 AP death blows as well. A couple of things I really enjoy about combat are the event slot and boost. The event slot is next to the turn icons and can increase critical attacks, give extra boost, or give additional skill points at the end of battle. The boost function lets you cut in line and take the next turn, which can really save your butt in a tough fight. Overall, it's a really nice turn-based battle system. The mech combat is very underwhelming though. In Xenosaga, your mechs are called Eggs, AGWS. Instead of using death blows, you simply attack with whatever weapons you have equipped, which only gives you a few attack options. You can summon your eggs into just about any battle, but there are only a handful of times that it's really necessary. The mechs seemed like they were an afterthought. Yasunori Mitsuda composed the soundtrack once again, however, this time it's a bit different. He went for more of a fully orchestrated cinematic approach rather than his signature style. It's not as good as some of his previous efforts, but it does fit in very well with the cutscenes. One complaint I do have with the music is that boss fights just use the standard battle theme. While it is a decent song, it would have been really nice to hear something different when fighting someone important. There are several minigames to play if you want to take a break from the story. Most are merely okay, but Xenocard is a lot of fun. It may seem complex to some, and the rewards are minimal, but it is quite addictive and challenging. I spent just as much time playing Xenocard as I did playing the main game. Overall, Xenosaga Episode 1 is a highly enjoyable sci-fi RPG. The story isn't quite as good as Xenogears, but it's still an excellent game and well worth your time. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I think you know what's coming next.